me see if I can find a chat here.
That should be it.
Right there. I don't see the chat on here. What's going on, everybody? First time on here, so let me live chat visible. Right there. Here we go. What's going on? What's up, skater dude? So we're almost at 100K. It's my first time on live, so y'all stick with me. Big ups. What's up? Trying to get to 100K, so a lot of people asked me to go live, so I figured what better time now than right now to try to go live. When's the next Whatnot show? May 16th, right? May 16th is the next Whatnot show. What's up? What's up? Where's everybody from? Can y'all hear me good? I couldn't get my mic with this new gimbal, but try to get the chat going. Dang, it's way behind. Arizona, Arkansas, Vegas. I need to come out to Vegas. So if I hold my hand up like this, I'm not waving at you. I'm trying to get the gimbal to follow me. Check this out. So we are open too, so if somebody comes in here, I can't show them to you, but maybe somebody will come in. It's usually slow on Wednesdays. Keep my gimbal from moving. New Amsterdam. I seen somebody earlier from Kuwait in here. What's going on in Kuwait? In the military? Sweden. People from everywhere in here. Fort Worth, England. Oh, there he is, Darrell right there. Darrell, we appreciate your service, man. So, get this thing to follow me. So right now, let me see where we're at. We need studio subscribers. We need about 160 more till we hit 100K. Y'all wanted me to go live and answer questions. What's up? Somebody, what questions do y'all want to answer? It feels weird talking to yourself and not hearing nobody else. So the thing is, let me grab them real quick. Let me grab them for y'all real quick. Oh, my mic, or my trying to get my gimbal to follow me. There we go. So these right here, 100K, we're giving 100 of these away. The people that are asking in live, if you want to get entered, you have to send me a notebook, piece of paper with name, phone number, address. And we're giving 100 of these away. And we're also going to do 100 on Whatnot, which is the May 16th show. If y'all see some questions, go by and ask me, because they're going by super fast.
We still register for the 100K.
Yeah, you can still send it, but it's got to be quick.
How's your grandfather?
He's getting better. He's in a rehab now, so hopefully he'll get home soon. How was lunch? What we have for lunch? Burger King?
Yeah, Burger King.
We had Burger King for lunch.
Unfortunately.
What's going on from Scotland? Everybody in here, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. My favorite gold or silver, I just like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Let's see here. MJ Pawn. Uh-huh. The date when it's supposed to come back. Let me check here for you. So it went over on the 20th. Yep. All right, that's fine. All right, yep.
Is there any way to show the counter on the screen?
Yeah, I got it up. Right now it's 99,842. So I don't know. Maybe we'll hit it live on here. I said I was gonna stay on here for a while, so everybody's always asked me to go live, and figure what better time than now. What's the deadline? I'll take them for a little bit after 100K, but these are them right here. We're giving 100 of these away, and then we're also doing 100 ounces of silver on whatnot. Visiting from Illinois, 158 to go.
What's your opinion, buy silver or gold?
For me, I guess.
It depends on your financial state, I guess. I mean, if you can't
Silver's
put
probably
big, if you
for
can't
buying
buy,
and selling.
yeah, an ounce of gold's 3,400 right now. So, you know, you can pick up a couple ounces of silver a lot cheaper than you can that. But who knows? Gold is about 100 times silver right now. So normally it needs to be that 75. So either gold has to drop or silver's got to go up. So, well, as history shows, but who knows what it's gonna do. Yeah, I should have went with 50 left, but the reason we went live today is because my wife graduates college tomorrow, and I'm gonna be there all day tomorrow. So if we hit it while I was there, no way for me to get on here or do anything really.
When's the cutoff to the entries of the giveaway?
Everybody's asking. I said 100K. I'll take some about, let's see, how long does it take to get some here?
a
Like
week
5
after-
days, yeah.
Like a week
After we hit
100K.
100K, 5 days after we hit 100K, I'm not taking no more. So that
put
gives
them out
everybody
today, tomorrow.
plenty of time to send them in if you haven't gotten them in yet. And the address is in the description of the videos. It's not in this one because it's a live, but it is in the description of the other videos. How many have you received? I don't know. I got a lot. I got There you go, right there. I haven't even opened them all yet, but I have a lot of them. Appreciate y'all congratulating my wife. I seen somebody ask, she's a elementary school teacher. Why did I stop selling guns? I stopped selling guns because, for one, you have to do a lot of volume to make any money in guns. The margin on guns is not crazy, and then it's a lot of headache, man. It's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of, you know, ATF stuff. It's, you know, they cracked down on it crazy last year because whole Biden thing and all that. So for us, it was just there wasn't a ton of money in it, and it was just a big headache. So we just got, yeah, for real. So there wasn't a lot of money in it, and it was just too much of a headache really for us. But it does suck because I did enjoy seeing the stuff that would come through here. But yeah, FFL's headaches for sure.
How old's your dad?
How old's my dad?
60.
60. He's 60. Good luck from Northern Ireland. Never been over there. But we appreciate you watching from Northern Ireland.
What's something in your personal collection that you would never sell?
I don't think there is nothing.
Everything's for sale.
Something in my personal collection I never sell. Maybe the rifle you bought me, or the shotgun you bought me when I was young. That Ithaca 12 gauge pump. I still got that. And the rifle I shot that deer with last year.
Some stuff you wouldn't want to sell,
But probably coin wise, there isn't really. So the coin, well, because of the money wise, I kept, every time I do coins like I did. Let's see if I can find one. Like we did these. And the ones I just did that I showed y'all, the one we're doing, I usually keep my kids' birthdays, so I'll give them when they get older. But that may be something I wouldn't sell because they ain't worth a crazy amount of money, but there ain't much. You got granddad's rifle. All right, let me see if I can answer some more of these questions. They're going so fast. If I don't see somebody's question, it's not because I mean to skip y'all. Saw you and your dad at the fun show. Yeah, we go to the fun show every year. So the next one is what? The 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that. I think it's June, something like that.
Is it July, June? Yeah. We'll be there. We'll be there.
What's up from New York? Your eBay handle? It's my last name, Baeten. My daily carry in the shop or when I'm out. So in the shop, it's 509. It's the FN 509 Tactical. And then when I'm out and about, the FN Reflex.
The address is the same. Tell them.
Yeah, the address is the 1620. It's in the description of the videos. It's not in this one, but
It's our shop address.
yeah, it's our shop address. Appreciate you, Pete.
Most expensive item you've bought or pawned?
Probably the gold we did for like 20 grand. Was I think the most we put out. Yeah, I think we pawned some gold for a guy for like 18 or 20 grand. I think that was on the channel too. I did play baseball. Fun fact was I got hurt, so I would be just retiring from the MLB right now, and y'all wouldn't have PawnBroker Picker channel, but yeah, I was a avid baseball player and got hurt. Surgery on my shoulder. Favorite item that's come in the shop. You gotta answer some of these too. Favorite
Gotta be
item.
some good coins. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
old gold. You do get some nice guns.
Yeah, I do have some firearms at the house that we got through the shop. I did buy that 270, that Jack O'Connor 270. That's what I shot that deer with last year. That came through the shop. I see somebody said their husband's a Braves and Bulls fan. He must be around my age because the Bulls, the Braves, and the Cowboys was all the 90s teams. And that was all my teams. But the Braves, the Rays and the Marlins wasn't here when I was growing up, so the Braves are what played on TV here.
Saying hello from Romania.
Romania, Andrew Tate.
How are you gonna sell your hat? How come they always?
I don't know.
They always
I don't
want to
know
buy
why
your
they always
hats,
want to
man.
buy my hats. I don't know.
Give
I don't
Australia.
know.
It says give Australia a shout out.
When am I gonna do another gold medal? So we went and bought that. I went and spent like $700 on stuff to do one, and then that's when my grandfather went in the hospital. So we just really haven't time. Like we've really been scrambling for time. My dad like goes there, comes home, does all this. I got family stuff. I just came back from Miami, so just time's really been the issue with all that. Yeah, we did get the scanner. The guys came in and did the training class on it yesterday. It has worked good for us. What's somebody say? Is the Cowboys? Yeah, the Cowboys helmet. Yeah, it's signed by Michael Parsons. So where we at? We gained any. We're at 8:45. It's gonna take a long time. I don't know if we're gonna hit it today.
What grade's your wife gonna teach?
Right now, so they have an internship that you do, like you can get hired on through the state, like in your last semester. So she's teaching second grade right now, but next year she's going to fifth because they needed a second grade teacher. So she's already teaching full time, but she actually graduates tomorrow.
What kind of watch are you wearing?
Another fun fact was it's an AP, but I just went and got a new bracelet from the AP store last weekend.
Everybody guess how much the band on that watch
Yeah,
is
I went and got a new band for.
Take a guess at what that cost.
Yeah, I went and got a new band for the watch because mine was old and the keepers on it broke. So I went and got a new band, and then
It's a rubber bracelet, if you want to call it that. But
it's a 15703 ST. It's this diver watch, but
it is AP. So
and then the next day, so the lady, she's taking the band off in front of me, switching it in front of me, and then one pin gets stuck and she couldn't get it out. So she's like, oh, I got to take it to my master tech or something like that. And he was busy. So he comes over, gets the watch, takes it in the back. Next day, my watch don't work. I call him, tell him, hey, I was just there, got a new strap on my watch. And she was like, oh, we don't take it apart. It probably needs service. I said, how much is the service? $1,080 for a service. So I think they stuck it to me.
You said $3.50.
I tried to get Prince to come in, but he was going to Miami. I did try to get him to come in. I don't really sell that many. Oh, by the way, the watch band was $490 with taxes, what it came up to. So it wasn't that bad. What's my handicap in golf? So I ain't been playing a lot lately because I haven't had a lot of time, but I would say somewhere right now, probably it's a little higher, but it was about an 8 or 9.
What's your Supreme collection looking like right now?
I don't know. I got a lot of stuff. I got a decent amount. Get your Bitcoin cards. No, I don't have any Bitcoin cards. But today is Wednesday. It's kind of slow on Wednesdays, especially being 4 o'clock. Not too much going on here. Pops, yeah, he ain't whooping me in yard sales no more. I let him win. I just let him win.
Okay.
I just let him win. Yeah, Braves suck this year. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't got to tell me. I don't know what's wrong with them. If y'all want me to read questions, y'all got to ask them because this is going too fast for me to keep up with them. It only shows me like 5 of them. For real, man, where are we at? We're at 99,845. So what was that? We need 155 more. So.
Did you get the silver Jordan shoe that he sent?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. He sent me the silver Jordan shoe. So I do appreciate that. This thing is cool. And I do get, people do send stuff all the time. It's just, and I wish I could, but I just can't show everything because it becomes like that. But hold on, is that David Jackson, firefighter David Jackson? Another melt video. I'm gonna do, are tariffs affecting our business? I wouldn't think tariffs are affecting our business. The thing that affects our business is just every day, everything being high right now. So I don't wear pants that much. Pants, they don't get that cold in Florida. So I do wear pants when I go out though, but to work, I just don't really wear no pants. But tariffs, I haven't seen any like huge change or anything like that. It's just, the address is in the description of the videos. It's not in this one, but it's in the description of the other ones. But I have been seeing a lot of stuff come in though. It seems like we've picked up a little bit. Normally around like income tax time, it'll slow down. We'll sell a lot of stuff. Like the shop isn't like crazy full right now, but then normally around like right now, it'll start picking up.
Yeah, tell him his order ship Next Level Transport Services. He ordered that thing that we sent out yesterday, I think.
Off eBay?
No, it was that thing I told you to cash out.
Oh. Yeah, my dad said he sent it out. I don't know nothing about it. No
It was
big
one of our-
bracelets right now.
One of our silver coins.
Y'all want to see the shop? I can show y'all the shop. I got to take it off this gimbal though because this gimbal is like, it'll start looking crazy. But I can show y'all the shop. And this is our background we did. I think it came out pretty good. A lot of people started buying silver because of the channel. I'll go outside and show y'all from a walk-in. It's kind of bright out here. It's about 90 degrees, but the obviously the shop. Hopefully I'm gonna get this right here. So that building right there was offered to me during COVID, and then I was gonna cut an archway and make it a bigger building, but didn't know how COVID was gonna play out, and since then it hasn't been offered to me yet. But some game stuff. I did buy this big kayak yesterday, and my back room isn't that big, so we had to stick it out here. And people come in and say, dang, the shop's smaller than what it looks like on the videos, and it's not really that big. Snap-on stuff, little snap-on section, jewelry. This part right here, I'm gonna fill it up with coins, but hopefully this week, my coin guy's been out, he'll be back. And then it bends around like this. Still got the big snap-on box I bought on the videos. I haven't really tried to sell it really. It's just been sitting in here. A friend of mine wants it. But I bought this kayak yesterday. This thing's pretty cool. It even has, anybody that knows anything about kayaks, it even has the Bixby motor with it. It's a Hobie. It's pretty expensive. But put y'all back on the gimbal.
They said everything's like backwards. If you can.
Everything's backwards?
Yeah.
Because you're doing from the front camera, but
But you have to see it, so it's hard to.
Yeah, this thing is hard to get set up. Yeah, if everything was backwards, I apologize. I was just showing y'all on the camera, but Supreme collection look like, I don't know, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of hats, a lot of shirts, some shoes. Nothing too crazy.
when's your next whatnot?
Next Whatnot show is May the 16th. And I will have these in here too, so anybody that doesn't win one of the silver ones, we do have that one. Is it still backwards? It's right side on the phone.
Yes. See how it's. It's backwards. I think because it's got to be like turned the other way, but then you can't see, you can't read anything.
Yeah. What's that, Hialeah? That's Jeremy's area, ain't it?
That's Miami.
Oh, Miami. Yeah, that's Miami. That's right, that's Miami. Please do the giveaway on YouTube. I am doing the giveaway on YouTube. So I'm giving away 100 of these on YouTube. 100 of these. I'm doing another 100 on Whatnot. So 100 here, 100 on Whatnot. And that's Whatnot sponsored some of them, so. Just chilling, man. Nothing much going on here today. Yeah, if the camera's backwards, I don't know. It's probably because it's mirrored. How do you enter? Description in the video, notebook, piece of paper with name, phone number, address. I don't know. Let's see if they got some questions for y'all. Brother's name is Juju.
Come on, man.
That's what my kids call him. His name is Jeremy. Oh, the other thing is I do have a lot of case knives that I'm going to have in the next Whatnot show too. And the reason I do Whatnot is because people call here and try to buy stuff every single day, but it's just way too hard for me to take orders over the phone. The other thing is I can't take a payment over the phone because like I could take Zelle or something, but then I got to say, hey, Zelle this and go check and all that. It's just too complicated. So that's the reason we do the Whatnot shows. Once we sell it to you, you bid, the address is in there. It's just a lot easier for us, you know, to get everything organized.
EJ doesn't miss.
Somebody said, I've had a pawn shop for 20 years this year, and by having a smaller shop, I've been able to ride out through the tough times. My shop's 1,400 square feet. So that was kind of our thinking too. This one's just small. like a lot of people ask me questions about opening pawn shops and doing all that. How much money do you need? The money you need, it depends on your personal situation. So if you don't have a lot of bills, you only need your money to open your shop, you know, it is what it is, because you're not going to make no money right at first. I mean, you make some money, but everything you buy, you're going to have to hold it for 30 days. You know, you'll start making some money. People won't know where you're at. So you'll need, it depends on how much money you personally need for your bills of how much, you know, you're going to need to open your business. But that's what we did. We kept the shop kind of small. We did a lot of eBay in the beginning. It took like 3 years probably before it really started to
Yeah, at least.
wasn't really, I mean, it's not that we're rich by no means or nothing like that, but it was a struggle for the first 3 years. I'll just say that.
Now we can get paid.
Yeah. Now it's a little better, especially with YouTube and, you know, all the people that support on YouTube. We appreciate y'all. All the people that bring us stuff, sell us stuff, it helps out a lot. Is junk silver worth holding on to? Me personally, if I was stacking silver, that's probably what I would collect. It's got a low premium on it. It's already broke up into fractions. I mean, if silver goes up, it's gonna go up. It's just,
They want to know if we sell our T-shirts on the shop and when is their next Whatnot show. We do sell them on.
yeah, we sell, like I said again, we sell them in the Whatnot show. I need to put them in the marketplace there where you can buy them all the time. But the last show we sold out of most of them, and I think we only have small through large left right now.
We got to order some
So
more.
yeah, I have another order I need to put in for some more. For real, if you're not subscribed and you're on the live, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy the channel, we're on here trying to get 100K. Where we at? 851, so we need another 149. How much for the kayak? That's a tough question. And my dad asked me what we was gonna sell it for, but I told him I at least have to take it out on the maiden voyage for the first time.
Jeez.
Y'all can hang that up, man. Who's keeping that?
So we have the Peace River here in Florida, and I bought a kayak, but I'm not gonna lie, I never took it out because it's just, this one looks a lot easier, a lot more maneuverable. The other one just paddling, putting stuff on it. This one right here looks easier, so we're gonna take that one out. Oh, NJH 49.99. We appreciate you, man. No, so if I hit like I just told everybody, I don't know if who just got on and who didn't, but I normally do the videos at 5 o'clock, but I figured 4 o'clock today since we was doing this, and I didn't know how long we was gonna be on here, but I'm gonna run the giveaways for 5 days. You can enter 5 days after we hit 100K, so that gives people on here plenty of time to get your drawing in. So we need 148 more subscribers. Once we hit 100,000. 5 days after that, I'm gonna shut it off. How will you pick the winners? I'm gonna put it in a video. So May the 16th, the Friday before the Whatnot show, I'm gonna pull 100 of them. That box I showed, I'm gonna pull 100 of them out of that box. Yeah, we appreciate the super chat, man. Is there any way I can read what he sent or something? I seen he sent it. I didn't see he wrote nothing. NJH44, that's who sent it. We appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Titanic was built in Northern Ireland. I didn't know that. But people always ask me to do a live, so I figured I'd get on here. If y'all got questions, ask me now. The Whatnot show, I try to answer them, but I'm trying to sell stuff. Chat's going so fast, it's hard to keep up, so I didn't center the wrench on the window yet. I'm going to, I just haven't got around to it yet. I'll let it bother a little bit more people. Yeah, somebody just put the address right there for the giveaway. Let's say, if you buy something at a yard sale, do you have to hold it for 30 days before you put it on eBay or sell it in the shop? Nah, because we bought it at a yard sale, if we put it on eBay, we just put it on eBay.
How did you meet your wife?
High school. Met my wife in high school. Senior year. Me and her sister were friends.
Somebody said, "Where's the boss?" I'm thinking,
You're looking at him. Somebody said, "Where's the boss?" Well, this is the boss right here, but
Have you and your dad ever been to Scotland? We want to go to Scotland.
no.
We have
So
some friends from Scotland that come.
yeah, so I met some guys that actually just moved here from. I don't think they were in Scotland, but they're close
right
to Scotland.
like he said, "You in high school?"
Come on, man, I'm a graduate. I even did some years of college. Yeah, people been asking me to do live. I hope y'all enjoy it. I don't really know. We're just winging it today. We are gaining some. We need about 146
What's the
more.
craziest thing that come in the shop? Wild Bill.
Oh yeah, Wild Bill was definitely.
Wild Bill in person.
Yeah, Wild Bill was definitely the craziest thing that came in the shop for real.
Still stinks in here.
Yeah. What'd he say? You should take a picture of me and hang it.
You're right.
I said, yeah, sure. Yeah, Wild Bill was crazy. Yeah, I got to hold the kayak for 30 days. And then our back room, I mean, this is our back room. You can see a little bit of it. That kayak isn't fitting in it. So we just set it up there. I had a guy come in today and say, "What do you want for the kayak? We take $1,000?" I'm like, dude, I paid more than that for it. The Bixby motor in it alone is more than that. Who's the better golfer, you or your dad? Depends. If the golfer's hunting for squirrels, it'll be you. Biggest pawn, it was like 18,000, I think it was, on some gold. That was the biggest one we did. So this area, like, so Winter Haven's kind of big, and there are other pawn shops in Winter Haven, but this part of Winter Haven, there's only Cash America. That's like a mile. What is that? Not even a mile? Half a mile from us. And a lot of people do go there. I get people, I've been here almost 6 years, and I still get people that come in here and say, "I didn't even know you was here." So 18,000 was our biggest.
The thing about 18,000 too is the percentages. We can go lower on that because
Yeah, we
we
do.
can.
I do it weekly at 10% weekly for him. on
He
those.
comes in once in a while and gets big lumps of money.
You know,
so
chess is one thing I never really played. I always wanted to learn. I just never.
got a super chin.
Big C, we appreciate that. I just never really got into it. But I am a Connect 4 legend, though.
He won a pair of shoes beating the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I went to like a sneaker con event, and there was a guy there playing Connect 4, $20 to play him. And then if you beat him, you got any pair of shoes. And if he beats you, obviously, he got the $20. But I beat him, and then people were asking me to play for him. Appreciate you, G77. What's your most memorable pawn or buy? I'll let you answer one. What's your most memorable when I wasn't here?
Pawn or buy?
Yeah.
It's always gold, man. It's always gold coins. I love the coins. I love that kind of stuff.
I went to community
Trying to
college, Polk State College.
What's
I couldn't pass the math classes. That's why I got out. I hate math.
Of course,
I'm good at counting money, and that's about it.
we both collected a lot of PPUs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's always that was the good part about it is we didn't make no money because we kept everything.
Yeah. That was the other part about having the FFL is like.
That's out of line, Cole.
What do you say? Oh, he's in there being crazy.
Cold.
Well, that's the other part about having the FFLs. Kept a lot of stuff, so then you lose money on top of that too. Somebody said my dad owned 2 pawn shops, just under 30 years. Fun business. Yeah, it is cool because it's got its ups and downs, man. You'll sit here and you'll see somebody walking in, you'll be like, oh, geez, that person's coming in. But it does have its, fun times of like, you get a lot of different stuff. You see a lot of different stuff. Not every day is the same day. Everything's different. So you get to see a lot of gold, coins, knives, just all kinds of different stuff. So I like the children. What's the percent of pawns you get picked up and unclaimed? What do you say about 35, 40% comeback, maybe 40.
That they don't. Oh, yeah.
That comeback.
2 to 1.
Our regular.
Oh, yeah, my brother, you know, the pawn emblem, this right here. My brother said that means 2 to 1. They ain't coming back.
We have regulars that come back all the time, but yeah, some new people that come in, it's about 30 or 40%.
Yeah,
That's why
probably
you gotta
like,
be careful what you give them because they're generally not coming back.
yeah. Never hit a hole in one. I hit one to about 4 inches. My buddy hit one the other day, though, and he recorded it.
What's the biggest buy you lost money on? Your telescope? No, we bought a couple
The
things.
only
Ours
thing I
are
can think of
really-
is the biggest buy I lost money on,
It's
and it was right
sterling.
when we started.
you bought
Somebody brought some sterling in, and if you've ever tested sterling, it's very hard, man. It's like to acid test sterling. It's very hard unless you just really file into it and really put the acid on it. But in our like first year here, some guy brought some in, and I think I spent like $400 or $500
bucks. It
on it.
wasn't a lot, but I mean,
But I want to say that's the most. Is that the most we ever lost on something? We never
what'd you do
bought
for
no.
that gold chain? I don't remember. It wasn't much.
Oh yeah,
something
then there
like
was
that.
another gold chain. It was like $400 or $500.
So a few times.
But that's really it. Now, in the beginning, the other thing about a pawn shop is like when you open up, you're eager to like get pawns, get money moving, try to make some money. My dad's worst was a guitar.
Oh man,
I bought a
we've
guitar
had
that
some bad ones.
we lost money on, and I did a telescope, which I'm
That was
almost
in the
ashamed
beginning.
to
We were
admit.
taking everything.
And
man.
now that I have my pinky up, there's a guy that always comments, and I always forget. This guy always asks in the comments, "What
sliding
happened to
in.
your pinky? What happened to your pinky?" So as you can see, it's kind of fat. And I asked that I play baseball. I dove head first into a base, and when I hit the base, this pinky popped sideways, and I pulled it back out and straightened it. And then ever since then, it's just been fat.
Billy said farting with eye contact is a big deal. All the love to Wild Bill.
Cameron, we appreciate the super chat, man. He said, "Thanks for all you do to help others, and it shows. I called earlier this morning about buying silver from you. Looking forward to it. What not sell, and see you on the day IRL. I'm up in North Carolina." Cameron, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Cameron.
And like I said, somebody, North Star Stacker, $10. We appreciate you, North Star. But if I'm missing y'all's comments too, or missing y'all's questions, I'm not trying to. I'm just going off what I see. They're going kind of quick. But
Weirdest thing someone brings in the shop to sell. Probably the rock guy, right?
oh yeah, I did a video on that, and it happens more than often. The guy came in here the other day. Remember with that? What did he have? And we didn't record it. He said it was something was gold. He had some kind of like a big, I forget what it was. But these people always come in here. Like one guy came in here with a rock, and he was saying the rock was an asteroid of gold or something like
It's
that.
always.
The one guy you had in here was definitely a weird guy. The video you did, I wasn't here that day.
He
You
had
gave
the
him
rock.
you gave him the water.
He had the rock.
Yeah, I put some of the videos out, but that's
We
probably
don't-
definitely
we
the
don't
most
get
weird
about
stuff. I
3/4 of the stuff that comes in.
a guy come in with that machete that said it was Jesse James or Billy the Kid or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. Name, address, phone number. Just on a piece of regular notebook paper. It ain't got to be nothing crazy. I was reading the text. I seen somebody say earlier, what happens if something's stolen? So since we've been here, and I did a video on one lady that's, well, she allegedly stole some stuff from another lady, but there is a video on it. How many things have we had? Three, maybe?
I think,
Yeah.
like 3 things. I think they were all family
Yeah.
members.
So I know different states are different too, because when I put it out, people were talking about it. But here in Florida, what happens is, like, say, you steal something from me basically, and then you take it to the pawn shop, and we have it. So we have to hold it for 30 days. And then when the cops come in and say, "Hey, this was stolen, da da da," then what happens is they put a hold on it. And then basically it's up between me and the person that it got stolen from to work something out. So I don't have to just give it back to him for free. What I do normally is I just tell them, hey, I got this much in it. Give me this, you can have it back. And then they get their money from the person that, you know, when they get prosecuted or whatever. I know different states are different. I did a video on that lady that stole stuff, and there was people in there saying they own pawn shops and they have to just give it back in their state. But Florida, we can actually charge them whatever we want. So, you know, if we bought something for $100 and it's worth $300, when the person comes back in, we can tell them give us $300 and you can have it, and then they got to get their money back. But we don't do that. We just tell them, hey, I got this much in it. As long as I get my money back, you can have it. So that's how that works. I seen somebody ask that earlier. Here's the idea. Just draw a few winners from the box right now. What's the count at? What's the count? It's probably going to take a while. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to hit it today, but what was it at?
I'm sure that's it. That's live. 57.
Yeah, 99,857. And here's a character that's about to come in right now. His I ain't gonna tell y'all his name, but does he have his stuff here, or is he? And I can't show him to y'all either, but it's the speaker, the guy with the speaker.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. Not on the phone. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Right now we're at 99,857.
Yeah, they're real nice.
So we need like 143.
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
See, same one baloney.
What y'all up to today?
Same baloney.
Yeah. What's going on,
Brought
boss?
you a victim. See him.
A
Customer.
victim?
Customer. I mean a
I was
customer.
about to say, what's he a victim of?
Look,
That could be.
anytime you need
That
to
could be
pawn
bad.
something, your
That could be
wife-
bad.
Get a business partner.
Yeah, if you need to pawn your wife, your sister, whatever, you come here.
What are we doing today?
My magic speaker.
Picking it up.
Yes, sir. GOOLD.
Oh, Henry, they got that.
How are you,
What's up,
cousin?
buddy?
They got the clamp you want, Henry?
Lamp.
Yeah, but it's a small one.
No. I know it
It's 4773.
Who's that guy in the movies there?
Huh? Oh, that's me. I'm on live.
You got a helper or a brother?
Brother helper.
You're his brother?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. And you just came from out of town.
I don't claim him that often. It's in C6. Probably in that bottom one. Sign that one right there for me. 6250.
So that metal detector you had?
Sold it, yeah.
He got mad at you because you didn't buy it.
Yeah, man. The time to buy is when you see it.
Nah,
At least
the
that's what
thing
they say.
is-
Still not gonna sell the scooter, right?
Huh? No, not yet. Not yet.
Let me know.
Not yet. I don't know. I might hold on to that too. I got a problem with holding on to things.
Oh,
See, I hold on to it and then I'll take it home, mess with it, and then I get tired of it, then I'll sell it. That's usually how I do it. There's that back. Check it out. Make sure everything's in there. And then give you a
you
receipt.
get the shirt yet or no?
Only thing I have is small through large right now.
He wants one with the little guys on
Yeah,
it.
like the one he's got right
With
there.
the 2 guys on it. That's what he wants.
He can sell that one to you.
He'll sell that one to you.
We're gonna get some. Just gotta get them.
Watch out for these guys, man.
No, I've been around the block
Watch out for
5
these
years.
guys.
They good, they good.
Gotta keep your eye on them.
Thank
All right, take
you.
care.
Thanks,
Take
Captain.
care.
Let me look real quick. How much is that ladder?
That ladder,
Yeah.
90 bucks.
90? You know, when
MJ
I was
Pawn.
asking you, I was given one. I'll tell you. Besides that, I don't need it.
I have some stuff, yeah, just, what are you looking
I
for?
don't need anything anymore. All right, thanks again.
Yeah, I have some
Thanks,
stuff here,
man.
you just have to come by, I got too many to name, really. Alright, man,
We get more male or female customers? Male for sure.
mail for sure. We get more females that shop probably for like jewelry, but definitely, Somebody else sent $50? I don't know that was probably.
I don't think so.
What are you doing?
I just bought them signs in from Disney that I
Oh,
got at that yard
the one
sale
you sent me?
last week. The pictures
You have
I
them out
sent you. I do. They're in the car.
They're heavy, ain't they?
Heavy, like 20, 25
help her grab
pounds.
them.
Yeah, we can grab them.
I'll show y'all these too.
Yeah, these are some bangers.
Nah, that was the Starbucks. So when I went to get my watch fixed, I took my dad's watch. Any detectors for sale? I had a Deuce today. I just sold it today. How do I get details to you? New Zealand. You just have to. Hey, comment Joker. I see your comments. I've seen you've commented for a long time, man. I appreciate the support. I see your comments because they're unique. I've seen them for a long time. So if I've never responded to you, I appreciate you. What school did I go to? We're in Central Florida, like close to Orlando. So I went to Haines City High School.
Beast.
I'll show you all these signs though, and I get a story behind them. Just set them right here.
You gotta hang that one off the back because it's got like a bolt in
Yeah,
it.
you gotta watch out because
Hang it
Dang,
up.
this thing's heavy. Just set it right there. On the ground. Just set it right
MJ Paul.
You want me to move this over?
there. That's fine. Dang, that thing's heavy.
Yeah, with this car speakers we don't buy them, or truck speakers we don't buy them.
This gimbal's like backwards, so it's hard for me
We
to.
don't buy like speakers.
Yeah.
I just bought it yesterday, so I'm having to get used to it.
Thanks.
But so somebody asked. Oh, they're calling. They're still calling. Subscribe. Yeah, everybody subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. We're trying to get to 100K. I don't know if we're gonna hit it this live stream, but
Hang on just a second.
should hit it soon. What is it?
He's asking.
So somebody asked about something like one of the most unique things we bought. I forgot to mention this, but it goes along with this. So we bought some Disney signs that was actually in the park. I had the if you ever went in Splash Mountain, like when you were walking through the line, there was like a poster there. It was like Brer, and Brer Fox or something like that, but it was metal. I bought that one from a guy and sold it. We sold that one for $7,500. I had Hall of Presidents. We had the old water park.
The ice cream store.
I still have that one. I actually have the big ice cream sign that was on Main Street at Disney. The ice cream one, I still have that one.
A barrel.
I think I have a picture of it on my phone. I just took a picture of it the other day when I went down to my dad's basement. Let me see. I can show him that one. So this sign right here is double-sided. That was on Main Street, Disney. And then we had a bunch of them. But anyways, my aunt and cousin also go to yard sales and kind of do what we do. And my cousin bought this one last week. And this thing is heavy, man. What's it weigh?
25 pounds. Right
No,
under
it's more than
25
that.
No,
pounds.
it's got to be more than that.
Well, I weighed myself and then I held it and
Oh,
weighed
no,
it.
it's more
so
than that. This thing-
I thought it was like 45, but
Put it on that scale right there.
Oh.
That right there. I think that goes. I'm going to weigh it real quick.
that ain't no mess.
Yeah, I'll show them that one too. Yeah, because this thing's heavy.
It is super heavy. I just weighed myself and then I held it and weighed myself, but
Yeah, it's at least 20 something, maybe
30. It's at 30 pounds, right at 30.
You think that was
29.7.
it was all
Well, anyways, this
the
is
same. But
Pirates of the Caribbean sign. If you can ever find these things or get your hands on these things are expensive and they go for a lot of money. So I'm actually in the talks with somebody to try to help them sell this one, but I don't know if Corey's in here. He's a big Disney collector, but these things are cool and they're heavy. The last one, the only one I could find, I found one that sold from this. It was from the 60s or 70s. I told you about it. But it was and it sold at Heritage Auctions. I took a picture of that one too. because I'm trying to help them sell these to a guy I sold mine to, but that one right there was the only one I could find, and that one sold for $26,000, and that came from Disneyland. It didn't come from Disney World.
This one could be from the '70s if it was
It
original.
is from the
So-
70s. The dude worked for Disney for 45 years.
The other
and
thing
he's
is, too, like-
75 years old.
Yeah, if you see this one, how you can tell it's old is children under 7. They've went off height for a long time. I don't think they went off.
He said it was the
Age.
first sign on the ride, and they made him take it down because it said that, and also because there was a drop in the ride, and some
They had
people
to
were
warn.
complaining about the drop, and they had to add that there was a drop
Yeah.
on the ride.
But
Yeah, stuff like that's a home run if you can
yeah,
find
if
it.
you can ever get your hands on anything like this, these things are expensive. That thing's heavy. I don't know what it is. It's heavy. You can shoot it with the gun and see what it is. Damn, this one's heavy too.
Yeah, that's really heavy.
I don't know if ours is made for that.
And then
We'll
this
find
one's
out.
from the Haunted Mansion, but it was when the movie came out. So it was, Derek told me that the guy told him it was, they put it out when you got off the ride.
Yeah.
At
It
the
was
end of the-
advertising,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was in the Haunted Mansion for a couple months when they were doing the movie.
When Eddie Murphy was making the movie in
Yeah.
2003.
So. But those are definitely cool. How much? I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. Appreciate you. Love something. I can't remember. Love something more. How did you guys sell the Gronk sign jersey? Somebody actually bought them from the channel.
Iron. It's iron. So it's mostly copper, 70% copper, 30% iron. Or zit.
Yeah, those signs are definitely cool. I don't know. So the guy that I sold mine to, he actually, no, I didn't play pro basketball. The guy I sold mine to actually played pro basketball, though. He played in the NBA, and he's a big collector. So I reached back out to him to see if he wanted to buy them. So, hey, RLC, we don't have no Eagles fans allowed in the chat. None.
You can subscribe, that's it.
Yeah, you can subscribe. Somebody said, you said you're 6'5", you're lying. Ha ha. Give me a measuring tape.
I'm 6'4".
Give me a measuring tape.
Here, let me stand next to him. I'm 5'3". I'm 5'3".
Yeah. Was that really?
You're that ain't.
I mean, that's
your
how,
head.
that's by my,
about the
that's,
top of
but
your
that's
head.
my hat.
Right there, 76. Something like that, 77.
Yeah.
Somewhere there, you can't really tell this.
I'm not a Dodgers fan either, but Supreme hat, I'll allow it. What are you all doing?
Just going to our store and gonna put up a rack at the store.
We're on
Not
live,
doing
just
much.
chilling. We didn't do a video today. I figured I'd do a live.
Okay.
How long have you been in the pawn shop business, and did you start garage selling before or after you opened the pawn shop?
Definitely
Garage
garage
selling
selling
way-
before.
We've been garage selling for 25 years.
No, so we got this building February of 2019, and then we kind of opened it while we were fixing it. I put the signs up, but like we officially opened it May 20th of 2019. So almost 6 years. This year will be 6 years, and we definitely did eBay before. Like when I worked the job, we did eBay, yard sales and eBay and all that. Thank you, Aubrey. I just hope y'all enjoy it. No, I didn't get Prince deported. I tried to get him here today, but he was going to Miami, so he couldn't come by today. How do you find your eBay store? My eBay store is my last name. It's Baten, Baeten. I think you can advanced search the name, and if this chair is squeaking, I'm sorry, but it is. What does it say? You should put American Spirit sign back on the wall behind you. It looks good. I'm selling all those signs. Yeah, and so the funny thing is when we first started doing the videos, if you go back and watch all the old videos, my kids and wife just got home. Give me 1 second. So if you go back and watch the old videos, my dad actually did like the recaps. Like when he bought something, he would talk about what he bought, but then he was just like, I'll just let you do it. So if you want to see him, you can go back and watch those old videos.
How to subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I turned this thing off.
What's the counter at?
I don't know, it's still gonna take a while.
871. Let's get
Yeah, we still need, what is that, 129?
129.
My biggest bass, I caught it when I shot that deer last year. I actually shot a 10-point deer and caught, I didn't have a scale, but I want to say it was over 10. And I do have a picture of it. I can show it to y'all. I get a lot of fishing questions, but our channel isn't really fishing or nothing like that, so I don't put any of those kind of videos up, but
A few people have asked, would you ever
yeah.
tell your kids or let your kids work at the pawn show?
I'll answer that one in a second as soon as I can find. When was that? It was back this way.
Do you have any animals?
Fish just died 2 days ago.
Oh, your fish.
He's gone.
Hopefully you didn't starve.
I found him sucked to the filter.
You got a cat.
Yeah, my dad has a cat. I did put it on Instagram. That cat is about, how fat is that cat?
That cat's fat.
Definitely needs to go on a diet.
They said, how long have you been on YouTube?
So we looked, so my wife asked me yesterday, when I first started, I wasn't like real consistent or nothing like that. And I just found the bass. I wasn't real consistent. I'd put a video out once a week, 2 weeks, a month. My dad would, when are you gonna put a video out? It'd be 3-4 weeks. And then actually May the 8th of 2022, I did a video every single week, 2 times a week, up until like, when did I get sick? Like 2-3 months ago?
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever missed, is because I was throwing up crazy sick. And you can go back and watch the video after that. My eyes, blood vessels are popped, but that's the only time I ever missed. So it was like 2 years. And what we looked yesterday, what do we have? 4,000 subscribers exactly 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we picked up.
But somebody asked me about a bass. This was the actual one I caught right here. And I do got him stuck out to make him look bigger, but she
10
was a
pounds.
monster.
They're over 10, right?
Yeah, I think it was. So that's my hand in the mouth.
It was a monster.
Do I have any other pictures? That was it. And then there was my deer the night before. But what'd somebody say? Would I let the kids work in the pawn shop?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, especially now because like we've grown it and I can teach them and hand them kind of a business that's kind of going. But in the beginning, it's kind of a grind, man. If you're not like reselling, you have to have, I guess you could learn it, but you also have to have like an instinct to kind of know what to buy and sell. And the other thing, you heard the guy earlier talk about, he downsized his shop. And there's a lot of shops that's closed. I know a lot of shops in Orlando that's closed. Prince was telling me a lot of pawn shops closed. The other thing, gold is getting so high, so then you worry about, you know, the '08 thing where a lot of the gold came off the street. How much gold's going to be off the street? How much more is there going to be to buy? It's just always like the pawn shop is like a hustling business, so you just always have to find ways to make money. If you don't find ways to make money, you don't eat. So I don't know. Ideally, I guess you want your kids to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I'm sure them professions have their things too. I just want them to do something that they actually want to do, like dream job. Somebody said, "What's your dream job?" I'm gonna try to put them in a position for them to do their dream job. And if this is what they want to do, then I guess I'd be fine with it. I'd probably make them get like a college degree before I gave them any kind of the business, though.
What's the coolest garage sale finds ever?
Somebody asked a question earlier. Oh, dream job. I mean, maybe playing in the MLB early. That was it, really. Somebody said what?
What's your best yard sale find?
It was probably before I was doing YouTube. Remember all that gold I bought from that lady?
Oh yeah. Remember when we walked up on that one lady, she dropped that bag in her hand and my hand hit the table or something?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was before we even had the shop.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
all 18 carats.
Yeah. My dad bought a huge bag of gold from a lady before we even had the shop. I bought a lot of gold from a lady before. I'm trying to think.
I bought that Mickey for $1,000. I think we sold it for like $3 or something. I can't remember
Yeah.
what it sold for. A big brass Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what yard sale. I'm trying to turn the air down, man. I'm hot. Trying to think yard sale. Jeremy, what's your best find at a yard sale?
Don't let Jeremy fool you. He gets some bangers at yard sales.
Your best find at a yard sale is definitely sitting right there.
Mine? Yeah.
That's by far.
Oh,
that's, yeah.
It's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Those, I was telling her, they bought those at a yard sale from the guy
Yeah.
that worked at Disney, but those are once in a lifetime finds.
If you had to do it over again, would you do the same thing and do it over again on YouTube?
So if I had to do it over again, I probably would have
Started
started YouTube when I opened the shop. Because when we opened the shop, this was like a financial thing. Like, it wasn't some kind of like a
There was a pharmacy here.
pharmacy was before that. There was like the money places, like Lori and them go to. Which one do they go to?
Oh, like a financial advisor?
Like JP Morgan
Edwards.
type. Yeah, like Morgan,
Edwards,
Edwards, whatever, them financial
JP
things.
Edwards,
Yeah, so it
something
was
like
all cubicles. So my dad was still working his job, and I came in here and tore all this stuff down. I think it would have been cool to show the process and like have it documented, like from the beginning, like opening the doors from the beginning, and that way you could go back and look and see where you've come. But that's the only thing I would have did was probably started YouTube earlier. And I don't really have any other job I would want to do. I mean, I hated the jobs I did.
It says it's hard to hear you, something about your volume, like 3 people. said
Yeah,
that.
I don't have a mic, so I'm on my phone, and then so this is the iPhone 14, and the only mic for this DJI it had to be 15 or newer, so I'll try to speak up. But sorry if y'all can't hear me, but my mouth is definitely dry. What's
Who knew
one
about-
item?
Oh, I was saying, who knew about that? But it's coal. What
Wow.
about the time you found the box of money? We didn't tell anybody about the box of money. Me and Justin went to a yard sale and we definitely found a box of money. Well,
Yeah,
it wasn't really a yard sale, it was like an estate thing.
yeah, I found a box of money. I did. I met my wife in high school. We went to the same high school, graduated the same year.
Are you ever going to run for mayor?
You know what? So thinking about it now that
Come
he
on,
said
man.
that would be if I had to do it over again, like not knowing, because I didn't like graduate high school and be like, oh, I'm gonna go be a pawnbroker. I wanted to be like a coach and teacher, but school just really wasn't my thing. I couldn't pass the math classes, so I took like college algebra like 3 times. But if I had to do it over again, I might would have like tried to get into some kind of politics, because we definitely need somebody right now that has some common sense. We need to get rid of the Democrat and Republican Party and have the common sense party. I see somebody just left a super chat. I'm trying to open it.
Big armory.
Big Armory,
Big
congratulations
Armory.
on the 100,000. We're trying to get there. Enjoy the content. See you working with your dad. Best wishes. Success in the future. We appreciate you, Big Armory.
Says, what school did you go to?
I went to Haines City High School and Polk Community College. Now it's Polk State College, but it was a community college.
We do have our eBay link in those videos, don't we?
Yeah, the
Someone
eBay
just
link
asked
is
us
in the
to put it
videos.
in there, but I think it's already in there.
Yeah, I think it's in there. It's not in this one, but it's in all the other ones. Yeah, that's what we need. We need to get rid of the Democrat and Republican Party and have the common sense party. That's what we need. Because they're all corrupt. No, I'm not a Seminoles fan. I actually I don't watch much college football, but when I do watch college football, it's all about the U. And shout out to, I don't know if Seth's in here. He's a watcher of the channel, but shout out to Seth. He sent me this.
Even people that are subscribed, they probably need to go and check and make
Yeah.
sure they're subscribed.
And Seth, if you're in here, you see me buy the other helmets in that video, I seen your comment. You're definitely first in line for those helmets. I don't know, man. I like Cam Ward, but 1 year, I don't know. We'll see. One thing I've learned is like people that get on here and say, oh, well, not get on here, but sports people say, oh, that guy drafted, he's going to suck or he's going to be great. Nobody really knows how a game's going to translate to the NFL, NBA, MLB. Like, and I learned that from LaMelo Ball. I thought he was going to be sorry in the NBA. He's going crazy.
They said, did y'all have any trepidation about quitting your jobs and opening the shop? Imagining with family, it's a big leap.
I think my dad did more than me.
Well, because I had a little more to lose.
I
but
think my dad did more than me, but I've always been kind of the just swing for the fence kind of guy. But
I already worked for a company for 20 years. I was already ready to do something else, to basically retire, buy, sell, do that kind of stuff. And then I don't even know whose idea it was to do the shop. We both kind of, I don't know if I said it, you said, I think you said it.
yeah, I did.
maybe.
I did.
And
And then the other thing was we kind of really did eBay a lot. And then, to
We
be
just said we'll
honest,
do it
at
out
the
of the
time,
shop and-
like at the time, the only guy that was on YouTube was Craigslist Hunter, and we watched him.
Yeah.
And we was like, oh, you know, we should do it and put our own twist on it. And that's kind of what we did. So I don't know if he watches or he even knows who our channel is, but shout out to him if he seems like a real nice guy. Real-time sub count. Let's look at it. Oh, so I get a lot of people on here that say they're not, like, they get unsubscribed. So y'all go check and see if y'all are subscribed. Right now we're
If
at,
everybody would go check,
Yeah.
we'd catch some more, because people get
this
unsubscribed
is it right
somehow.
here. That's where we're at. 100 and, was it 23? Told y'all my math skills not the greatest. How's it going, man?
How you doing?
Did you call about the games or not?
Not yet.
You did. So the PS3 games are all on the bottom right there, and then there's some 360 games, and then depending if you're looking for something more expensive, I have a couple other things, but it just depends on what you're looking for, really.
Yeah, Mr. V. Rose said Craigslist Hunter's a ripoff.
It is. I don't know him. I don't know him
Yeah,
personally.
we don't
He just,
know. We've watched this. I haven't watched
Yeah.
a video of his in a while, but I mean,
yeah. Ever since I started doing YouTube, I really like
kind of
stop watching people like that, and it's not because I have anything against 99% of them. I'll just say that, but I just don't want my ideas influenced by anybody else's content, so I just kind of try to do my own thing and stay in my own lane. But from what I've seen, I don't know him personally, never met him, never talked
he
to him,
seems
but
like a good
he seemed
guy,
like a
but-
nice guy to me.
VB said he does watch you guys. He mentioned y'all not long ago.
Who?
VB just said he
Oh,
does watch you, Craigslist Hunter. He mentioned you guys not long ago. So I guess he watches.
I don't know. If somebody has that video, clip it and send it to me on Instagram. I'll show you something we bought today.
Oh yeah, we did get some pretty cool. Well, you'll see. Tito, make sure you subscribe.
What's up, Thomas from New York? So I've only seen these in silver, but we did buy these today. These Prospector, they're 1 ounce platinum.
Yeah, them are cool. They're old
Yeah.
from the 80s, right? 80 something, weren't they?
The date on them's 86. now.
86?
Yeah, but I did buy these today. Maybe I'll put them in the next video. I did sell those Palladium coins. I ended up scrapping them, man. I didn't even try to sell them. I went to the refinery, and then we needed trading coins out. So, but I did buy these today, and I bought 3 of them. Maybe I'll put them on the next video.
Did you sell that palladium coin someone's asking?
I did, yeah. I melted them.
The palladium?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you sent them to.
It was like a little over 1,000 an ounce, and I just went ahead and melted them. Well, I melted them because remember when they were supposed to have the big buy there for me, and then they ended up not having it. So yeah. How much for the 440-year-old?
How much are those?
The what?
I guess the platinum, they're just asking.
Oh yeah, I don't know. They'll probably be on whatnot. Why the MJ? So the MJ is because he's Michael, I'm Justin. So Michael, Justin, Pawn. That's kind of why we did that. It feels so weird being on here, like I've watched people's live and stuff, and it looks different. But when you're doing it, it just feels a little different because, like I said, I've never we're in Winter Haven, Florida. If you know where Legoland is, or you look up Legoland, well, you can just look up our shop. But we're like 2 miles from Legoland, 3 miles from Legoland.
Never a clear answer on how to enter the giveaway. We tell every video pretty much. We tell people
Every
it's in
single
every
video.
We've said it 2 or 3 times on here already.
Yeah. So here, this one's for you.
This is it.
To enter the weekly giveaways, you have to be subscribed, like the video, and then leave a comment. And then normally I pull from like I do a giveaway on Friday. Normally I'll pull from the last Friday's video. Sometimes I'll do it from Wednesday, but normally it's from the last Friday video. And then the random comment picker pulls one of the comments. It's that simple. For the giveaway for these, right here, for these, you have to be subscribed, is it, and then send me a notebook paper with name, phone number, address. I'm gonna pull 100 of them out. That simple. If I could give it to you, I would, but I can't show any bias.
Are we by Winter Garden? We're not far, 40 miles probably.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Winter Garden. My wife's cousin lives in Winter Garden. She's like, yeah, it's like 40, 45, depending on traffic. Now, they did just open a new lane on Champions Gate, so I heard it's better, but it's about 40 minutes from Winter Garden. Any good yard sale finds this weekend? I went to Miami, so I didn't even go out. Did you find anything?
Some Cutco stuff. That's it.
No.
Did you find a little white knife? Somebody wants
Yeah, giveaway to
online.
Canada. I'll pay
No.
for it. I don't mind. I'm not gonna, I appreciate the support. People I always see a lot of people from Ireland. So if you're in Ireland, if you're in Canada, anywhere like that, I'll send it to you. Even in the Whatnot shows, like, I have to pay for the shipping once they go out of the country, but one time you have to check the certain box, and one time I forgot to check it, and then during the show nobody could win. But for now on, I make sure, even on Whatnot, anybody from out of the country can win too.
You already answered, but the other nearest pawn shop's about a mile away from us.
Yeah, we're from Central Florida, so if you take Orlando and Tampa, we're like right in the middle of the two. Can look it up, Winter Haven, Florida. Oh, I forgot to answer your question. No, I don't have the model jets. We sold them. Somebody came in here that worked for that company, TWA or whatever. What was it? The planes we had. Yeah, somebody bought them.
So where are y'all from?
I just told them.
Oh.
What is a notebook paper?
Piece of notebook there?
I don't know. They might be from a different country or something. It might be something different, but it can be a plain piece of construction paper. It can be a notebook piece of paper. It can be
Copy paper.
just something like this. Sometimes people send me like,
A little snip.
sometimes people send me something like this, and I've just been throwing these in there. And then what I'll do is just staple it to a regular piece of paper, but just send one of these because I'm just gonna pull these out and I'm gonna read the name off of it.
John Keenan said you want to play a round of golf when he comes there. He's from Pennsylvania.
Let me know. I'm down. $43 people watching. Is that how many's watching? I thought it said 730.
757 are watching.
757. Yeah, somebody said 43. Pick a few now. I can't do it. I guess we you gonna pull a couple now. You gonna pull like 5 of them now?
I don't know if we should.
I do still golf, not as often as I like, but I do still go hack it around. Appreciate the super chat. Let me see. I like the pawn super chat. I'll pay 7. Get it back in 2 weeks. Appreciate you, man. What was that, Snyder? Appreciate you, man. Oh yeah, I put in the video. Grandpa, he's getting better. He's getting better. He close to getting out of there, maybe.
We're trying.
He ain't close to getting out of there, but he is.
Yeah, I went and seen him like.
Some days
3-4
he seems
days
like
ago.
he's a lot better, and then some days he just kind of goes backwards. So
Yeah,
it's tough.
he's trying, man. He's trying. He's a
tough.
tough dude. I appreciate you, Vester. Case knives. I do have a bunch that's gonna be in the next Whatnot show. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but I'll show y'all some nice ones.
Russ said he's sending you a complimentary Snap-on knife.
Talk to him.
Watch your mail. We'll be watching for it. Brett, thanks for the super chat. How would you price to buy? Most of our pricing, we just go on eBay is the easiest way. Go to sold listings on eBay. You can pretty much find anything, and then you have WorthPoint also. That's a really good site. So most of the time, we just check prices there, and then go a little under that to be able to sell it in the shop.
Of course, it was buried on the bottom. So I'm gonna put these in the next show. And this is a set, but I may break them up. So these are Stag, Blue Scroll. Kids can enter, but only one. Let me see, somebody else sent something. Brett.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Oh, you did?
I just told him we check eBay prices.
Appreciate you, Brett. Here, I can show y'all better like this. This thing is backwards. So here we go.
JM just $4.99.
This is a pretty expensive set right here.
And ski just
We're gonna do all those in the next Whatnot show.
Got a couple super chats going by.
I might keep that one, but let's check them out. Oh, wrong way.
Uniform said, ever think of becoming coin dealers only?
Nah.
People are crabby. People are, not all people, but coins are tough, man. People think you can't make any money doing coins, so it's just hard to mess with coins.
I do have a lot more case knives though. We bought like 100 knives from that guy, but that was like the best set in there, but I may break them up. Is that what that person said for that $5?
Ed skis.
No, Ryan just come out and he said.
Oh,
that he
I
got
just
one.
arrived, so I didn't know if it was asking before. How'd you get into owning a pawn shop? I touched on it a little bit, but we'll tell it again because normally I put the videos on at 5. So my dad worked for a company for 20 years. I worked for that same company for about 7. And then I went to Pepsi for about, how long was I at Pepsi? I worked there 2 times. I worked there, then I went to the fire academy and EMT school, and then I went back to Pepsi, and then we opened the shop. So we always did eBay on the side and then worked, and then like I said earlier, we watched the Craigslist Hunter guys videos, and my dad was at the end of what he wanted to do at his job. I was kind of fed up with the whole warehouse thing, and we just jumped out there and did it. So that was in, I said earlier too, we got the shop February of 2019 and we opened May of 2019.
I'd have to
Brett James sent $5. So you happen to know Coin Guy Spectacular down there in Florida?
No, I don't know him.
Spectacular does Coin Guy videos.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of them guys. The only guys I know personally is Akusha Collectibles.
We met Coin Guy at that coin show that one time.
Oh, I met. Yeah, we
did
actually
meet. He's a real nice guy. We talked to him.
we ate lunch and sat at the same table.
Yeah, at the
He was a
Orlando
nice
Coin
guy.
Show. He was talking and said that he was with Spectacular or something.
Yeah,
like
he's a
that.
nice guy. He's a nice guy. Here, I got it right here. Let's see what this is. MJ Pawn. MJ Pawn. Yep. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Yep. Interested in any new ProTech knives? So them knives, they're good, man, but they are hard to sell on a secondary market. But they are expensive. I tried to get Prince to come, but he was going to Miami. What's my lowest golf score? Probably at Providence. I think I shot 78 at Providence one time. I think that's the lowest. Nah, FBI still don't call, thank God. We need 111 more. And like I said, I don't know if we're gonna stay on that long unless it starts to now I'm probably gonna have to unplug that phone.
MJ Pawn.
Yeah, the Secret Service for real.
Hey, it was calling me.
Just unplug that.
Someone else just super chat.
Oh, $10 somebody sent this, that Ben Tickner. This is exciting. Over 90,000 of us have been watching a long time and have first pawnbroker picker silver bars. Are you selling any of the ones that you didn't? Are you selling any of them for the ones that didn't win? So, I'll show them to y'all. Give me one more second. So I told y'all I usually keep my kids' birthdays of those every time. So we had 100 of these made right here. So those are the 100 we're gonna give away. But what do we end up keeping, like 6 of them or something
Yeah, I
like
think
that?
I got 2 of them. We get a couple people.
Yeah. So I knew we was gonna be shy, so we had these made, and these are kind of like the extra ones from what I kept. So 6 people that win are gonna get these. But they're the same thing. They're just numbered to 25 because I gave them to like friends and family and stuff like that. So I think I gave you one of these, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have some of these in the next Whatnot show. I don't know, maybe about 10 or 15 of them at the most. Sarah, we appreciate you. Somebody said, Justin, go ahead and lock in the Cowboys to be in the Super Bowl in February. I don't know, man. I don't know. I used to die out on the ledge for them, but I ain't doing that much anymore. Have you ever had someone pawn something and it got broken?
Probably glued it back. I don't think so. We've never broke any.
Telescope. Yeah.
His
The funny story
telescope.
was the telescope story I told.
Luckily, they didn't come
We
back.
knocked that over and broke it.
That was like one of the first things we ever bought, and we broke it.
Have we ever broke anything? I don't think so.
We never lost anything, never broke anything, I don't think.
No, we got it kind of organized pretty good. Where like, and the other thing is like when somebody pawns something, you basically just put it there and it sits there. So it ain't like you're handling it or messing with it. It's just put away, really. Sarah, we appreciate you. These guys in the store probably like, what the heck are y'all doing? Wisconsin cheeseheads. That's a funny story. That's where my dad was born. Somebody in here from Wisconsin. You came across any Canadian hologram coins? No. Yeah, so if you enjoy the content and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We need 109 more people. I don't know if we're gonna stay on that long. When we came on, what did we have? Like we needed like 160.
About
think
60
it's
for about, we got
Yeah.
picked up about
So
50
892. We need 108. We need 108.
Check and make sure you're subscribed. A
Jerry,
lot
we
of people
appreciate you
get-
stopping by, Jerry.
A lot of people get unsubscribed, so make sure you're subscribed. If you're on there, go look.
Do me and you still go to yard sales together? Not much anymore.
Yeah, once in a while, if it happens that way, if we're on vacation or something, but we kind of spread out. All three of us go different directions. All four of us really go different directions and try to cover everything much as we can.
Rick, the 10-pointer I shot was in North Carolina.
Todd Glenn works with Emily, I think. Does working with Pops get annoying?
I think we only ever got into it like one time, really.
I mean, in 6
I
years,
think
that
one
ain't
time
bad.
we really got into it. I don't even know what it was over.
Probably something stupid. It lasted about an hour, probably.
I can't remember what it was.
So what time is it here right now?
5:30. Right? Yeah, people are subscribing. So right now we need 101 more.
It's going.
Yeah. So
Once we get under 100, you need to start telling your people to get on there.
I don't know. We'll see. We usually close at 6, but
100 left.
oh yeah, 100 left. Somebody else just subscribed. So we usually close at 6, but we're just hanging
99.
out, man. If it starts to move, I appreciate you, man. Everybody that's just subscribing, Bill. Who else was that? That was Out of Time. I see some people saying they're subscribing. Everyone share the live. You know, help me out. Help me get.
Yeah, people that watch the channel and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
try to get them to watch the channel. We don't want any
So
fakes
the
on here,
way,
but I
alright,
mean,
so
anyone that's willing to watch the channel, please
795. Yeah, it's
subscribe.
going. I'm looking for one of those one silver bars with the Lego.
Eagle Claw said I'm about to make 109 accounts.
We only need 96 now. 96 more. Ben sub. Appreciate you.
This guy said my bird just subscribe.
The stuff on all the stuff on the bottom is 10.
That's how
The
far
middle
behind
row is
I was
20,
in this- in
and then the
account.
top is it's mostly
Oh,
price for the
Dan,
most
my
part.
wife, he just gave $5.
Yeah.
My wife is friends with
I'll
James
read it.
and
I'll read it.
owns Supreme.
I'll miss the bottom.
My wife is friends with James and Bianca, who own Supremes. When you hit okay, we're sending you a cool Supreme item. You
Nice.
can't buy or
man.
sell. Man, I appreciate that. So
You don't know how big a
I'm
fan
telling
he
you,
is.
yeah. So this is where I was when I went to Miami this weekend. And the crazy thing was they didn't have a lot of stuff because it's a new store. So of course a lot of the stuff sold, but I got so many pictures in my phone. And then I use this phone for like doing videos and stuff. So where are the pictures at? There it is right here. So I was just there this weekend. And I was trying to get one of the Miami box logos, but obviously they wasn't. I knew they wasn't gonna have none there, but they didn't have any like a lot of the secondary reseller shops. I didn't have time to get to them. But I do appreciate that, and I will never sell anything like that if you send me something like that.
Cameron, we do have sales tax in Florida. I don't know if someone told you we don't.
We don't
Yeah.
have state tax.
Go on, man. We
Was it
need
state?
I don't
100.
know.
We need our
have
100.
sales
No,
tax. We don't have state
yeah,
tax.
we need 88 more. I know, because one time when we went to
What's
Washington,
going on?
when we went to
I don't know why.
when we went to Mount Vernon, George Washington's estate, and the White House and all that, and we ate out there. The bill, when you get the bill, it's like being from Florida, we don't have all that. So when you get the bill, there's like five
Yeah,
taxes
this-
on
yeah.
there. It's crazy.
It's like another $10, $20
Yeah, I was
on your
like,
bill.
dang, man, there's all kinds.
That's why we love Florida.
And, we're full though. Don't
Yeah,
come.
you meant state tax. We do not have a state tax.
Nah, we just have the eBay store. So I'm trying to get in with these guys to maybe have a website, especially for silver and stuff like that. But it ain't gonna be no time soon. But I'm gonna try to. Yeah, let's go on. We need 85 more. 85 more.
You're saying how long
Said
after
MA,
you
we
do
have
the
crazy taxes.
subscription? I meant the drawing.
So 5 days. All right, so the drawing for the silver, I'm gonna do it the day of the Whatnot show. That's May 16th. I'm gonna do it. That's the day I'm gonna pull all the silver. And then once we hit 100K, I'm not taking any more subs after 5 days or any more papers after 5 days. No giveaway. You can win wherever you're at. I'll send it to you. If you're in wherever, I'll send it to you. Most expensive item in the store right now. Probably that Snap-on toolbox.
Yeah.
I still have it. Oh yeah, that sign, but they ain't mine. Yeah, maybe that Snap-on toolbox, like 3,000.
They want to know where you were from before.
I got a necklace back there that's like $5,000, but
I want to know where you were from, where you were born.
Oh, Kenosha, Wisconsin. But I've been here for 56 years, so can you explain your logo?
oh, that's what I was trying to think. Somebody asked something. I was trying to think what it was. So the logo, basically, this is the pawn emblem. This is a universal sign for pawn shops. Would be that right there, and it kind of looks like an M. So I just put a J into it. Actually, my brother-in-law helped me design it. So it's just an MJ for MJ Pawn.
Here we go again. So to be clear, all you need is your name, address, and phone number on your notebook paper. No other information.
Yeah,
That is
and
correct.
if you've sent it and it don't have your phone number, it's not a big deal. I only said that because when people first started sending, some people's handwriting isn't the greatest and it's hard to read, so I don't want to mess up.
If you're in Alaska, that's fine. We'll ship them wherever you're at.
Yeah.
If you win, we're shipping them.
Appreciate you, Dark Watch. Appreciate you. We need 79 more. It's going now. Oh, going the wrong way. This gimbal, man, is backwards. So, like, if you got to go left, you go right. If you got to go right, you go left. Down is up, up
I
is
have a
down.
hard enough time doing.
So, usually between like 4 and 5 o'clock, it slows down too. So, we're just chilling here now. There was a couple customers that came in, but today, what did we do today? We bought them coins. That kayak I bought.
Yeah, it's kind of slow on Wednesdays.
Yeah, the kayak.
A lot of people pay their pawns. A lot of people come and go and buy a few little things, but it's kind of slow.
I have enough. Hey, what's this gimbal thing? Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to fix my gimbal.
Yeah, I did unplug the phone because people are just calling and hanging up and stuff. I don't know if what they're doing, but we're gonna unplug it for a while.
I bought a new DJI gimbal yesterday, and I'm trying to still figure it out.
Somebody says, "How do I enter again?" With a bunch of laughing faces.
For
Yeah,
real.
we're done. We're done with that. Watch the last
Oh,
video.
now I got the light on.
So you said he called his friends, so you did
All right.
100,000 in about 10 minutes.
Now I got my gimbal going. So I know my wife's watching,
We wanted to watch though.
and I haven't told her yet, but I got something for us. See this kayak right here? We're going kayaking. And you're doing all the paddling.
Yeah, 20 total. Sounds good to me.
Appreciate you, Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
How did I meet my wife? We met in
Yeah,
high
nice
school.
bag by any chance?
Any what? Oh, bag. Yeah, there's bags right there. Yeah. Mark, appreciate you. I hope y'all enjoy the live, man. We're just chilling like people work. Y'all think I should center this or? Dang, the gimbal, I gotta get used to it. Maybe if I go down, it'll point up. There we go. Y'all think I should center it or just leave it? Yeah, she's doing the paddling.
15 minutes.
But the good thing is it's got these, just paddle with your feet.
1796 Patriot, $2 super chat.
What day you picking the silver? May 16th. That's when I'm picking them. If we hit 100K right now, I'll pull 10 of them. If we hit
Right
100,
now?
if we hit 100K before we get off, I'll pull 10 of them. Huh? 69 more people? If we can hit 100,000, I'll pull 10 of them. Yeah, the wrench will fix itself. I'm gonna fix it, but I didn't know what signs I was gonna put up there, so I didn't know what signs we was gonna put up there, so gimbals. There we go. Email address, just call the shop. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the best at checking emails, so I might not see it anyways, but here, we can give y'all a view, try to give y'all a view of the shop. Actually, let me turn this off. I'm not waving, I'm turning off this gimbal. There it is. So there's an overview of the shop.
Next to this weird, everything's backwards.
Everything's backwards.
I think you gotta turn it around and do it.
Turn the camera around.
The whole phone and do it.
You can't, man. You can't on your phone.
Yeah, because you got to watch it.
That's what I'm saying. Let me see. This, I don't know. This might
Oh, I
jack it
was
up.
just saying, just
Oh,
for
there it
that.
is, right there.
Just for that shot.
Is that better?
Is that straight?
That's point. That's
No, it's still back.
well. That's showing. That's showing this camera now.
Backwards.
Hold on.
Look
This
at the
is
writing
like
on the wall.
This is like
Oh, I'm all jacked up now.
Let me see.
Yes.
I'm all jacked up now.
But he's looking at it backwards. It should be right there.
I'm all jacked up. There we go.
Put it this way.
It's all good, man.
Point at this sign and see if you can read it.
With this gimbal, it's all jacked up.
This is just late.
Yeah, that's delayed.
I think it's right now. When you switched it, it was right on here.
See, in the thing, it looks fine in the video. I don't know.
But everything's backwards. Look at your
What do
app.
you?
It's backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't drink nothing today. A little
But if you flip it again, it'll be all forward. I don't know if you can watch it flip like that.
what they say? I'm not gonna cry, man. I'm not really. I don't know the last time I cried. When was the last time everybody cried? I don't know. The last time I
He might
cried.
shed a tear.
Mm-mm.
This has been his thing.
Mm-mm.
Your voice will get shaky. at
No.
least.
So I'm on an iPhone, but I have this DJI gimbal I'm on. So, and I just bought it yesterday for this. So, because I didn't want to put it on a computer, and then I wanted to be able to move around to show y'all the shop, so I could just show y'all
Where's the Scotty putter? It's sitting right here.
Scotty Cameron putters right there. Hand me that Scotty putter. This is it right here. I bought this one at a yard sale. I told my dad didn't believe me, but I told him, if you went at the Masters and they put you on the furthest part of the green, could you win the Masters? If they put you on the green every hole, but they put you on the furthest away from the hole,
It will be all
could you win the Masters? The average person is a definite no,
It's 18 holes. What
because
is
you're
that?
gonna put some of them that are gonna go out, that will go off the
You won't
green.
make it. It'll be
Oh, yeah.
7, 8, 9. I don't think you could.
Well, yeah, I don't think you could either. Not the
I thought when you
average,
said
not the
it,
average
I thought it was
golfer.
a no-brainer that you could, but I've watched some of those guys, and
Yeah.
the angles they take at them holes, I would never take that angle. So
Oh, my bad. Here, let me pause y'all then.
This guy said I'm a Cowboys fan. I cry every season.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I seen somebody say on the thing, what they say? They want the Cowboys to be the pallbearer at their funeral so they can let them down one last time.
I just subscribed my second email account to get you there.
Appreciate you, man.
You're at 60.
A lot of people want to know how I met my wife. Angie should have been here. Angie, get in the car and come up here. I met her in high school. Me and her sister were friends, and her sister hooked me up. That was it. A man and his camera. Somebody super chat said, if someone had tickets to the Masters, could you legally pawn them in the pawn shop? I'm gonna tell you right now, if they pawned them, they wouldn't be getting sold. I've tried for years to try to get tickets to the Masters and can't get in. Yeah, it's a lottery, and then it's only for certain days. Like,
Derek's been in the lottery a couple
Mhm.
times. He ain't won.
yeah, me and my cousins tried to get them every year, and we can't win. But that's
It's like we don't want to give out our address to our shop. People must be joining later, so
Right here.
they're still asking.
right there. Here, y'all get a pen and paper. I'll give it to y'all.
They're still asking where to sign up and stuff.
Come on, man.
They said, did
Wow,
y'all stay
Moses.
together from high school, or did you split up and then get back together later in life?
No,
No, we got married out. I got married at. I think I was I 18 or 19? I think I was 18. 19. We got married. Yeah, we got married December. She was 18. I had just turned 19.
Has she got any more sisters?
They're all taken. All right, y'all got a pen and a paper? I'm gonna give y'all the address. I gave y'all enough time to get it.
Somebody just posted it.
Yeah, and people have been posting it in the
Someone
chat.
said at this point it's so easy, even a caveman.
For real. It's 1620 6th Street, Southeast, Winter Haven, Florida, 33880.
Being the man.
My son he should be at home. Are y'all getting dizzy with this? I seen somebody say they were getting dizzy.
Where's your
Let's
cute
see.
son at? Which one's the cute son?
Probably MJ. MJ's the one that's always on here. LJ ain't never on.
Oh, don't stop the stream. Where are we at? What number are we at?
38.
38
So we
more
got
left?
62.
Oh, we need 62 more. 62 more. So right there, Sarah G. See Sarah G put the address? I wonder if you can pin that. Can you pin something in
Put
here?
the address too.
Can you pin
Yeah, you
that?
can pin it. I saw it. I don't know how, but I saw it on there. I was doing something.
User channel report, add moderator. I'll put somebody. It says you can put them in timeout. You can put somebody in timeout. 62 more. Are there any coins y'all are looking for? So I have a goal of gold that I want to get before I retire, and I was buying like Flowing Hairs and Carson City gold. I think I'm gonna sell all that stuff and just go to straight gold bullion. What is it? Somebody said what about it? How many? Trying to get everybody in the chat, but it's going pretty fast. Buffaloes. So right now I got Maple Leafs, a couple Pamps. Oh, we got somebody coming in. All right.
Oh,
What's going on, man?
so when it's on YouTube,
I'm live right now, so don't say nothing crazy. What you got?
going on, bud?
All same one.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Down to 57. Keep them coming.
What do you want to get for it? What are you trying to get
I
on
don't
it?
know what you give me last time. Must have been like 2,
3.
3. I don't want the 3.
You don't want that much?
No, we got like 2.
2?
Yeah, please.
How much is silver right now?
You got to wait.
So
You're gonna have to wait.
Tanner's saying, hey, Uncle Crab.
Tanner's gonna have to wait.
Poor Tanner have to wait. Jeremy, they wanna know, what do you do for work?
Hustle. Certified
About
hustler.
8 people have asked.
Certified hustler.
They wanna know if you get paid overtime if you stay past 6, Justin.
Sign right there, right thumbprint. I got my overtime last weekend. My overtime pay.
yeah.
I thought I had overtime pay. I put the envelope in the purse. That was a wrap.
Everybody's putting our address in here.
Our address is going, it's more our address than it is chat.
Get it? Get it? You can sign it. One of the pens and sign it.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Alright, that one's yours, that one's mine. There's that. You're good to go, man.
All right, man, appreciate it.
Yep, yep.
Thanks, bud.
Where's Prince?
Somebody asked something I was gonna. Somebody asked something I was gonna answer, but now I forgot. Put that back there. So the guy just came in. He actually pawned this. A lot of people get mixed up in the videos like this right here. Put that on the scale. Or no, I got a scale right here. So this is 10 karat, which I know the guy personally. I've done this a few times, is why I didn't, like, you didn't see me check it or nothing. He always pawns this same ring, and it weighs 11.3 grams. So right now, 11.3 grams, a 10 karat is worth oh, my wife's telling me when we actually got married. We got married in, she's wrong, I think. We got married in 06. I graduated 05. I was 18. I turned 19. I think I was 19. But we'll talk about that later. 10 grams at 11.4 is 100%. It's worth $500 in gold. So, like, he only wanted 200 for it because he's gonna pick it back up. So I'm sure a lot of people know this already, but pawn business, we loan him 200. I did it at 20%, so he'll have to pay 240, and then he can pick it back up. So that's how that works. And he's a regular customer that always comes in, so it's just a class ring. And he knows I have a YouTube channel too, so that's why he was talking about it. What have I missed? What do we need? 52 more. We need 52 more subscribers.
51.
51 more. 51
So what
more.
type of truck do you drive?
I have a Toyota Tundra.
Did you tell him you offered him 300? He only wanted 200. How that works?
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll say, how much can I get? They want the most they can get. Some people will come in with a ring like that and get 50 bucks.
Yeah, he
So,
probably
I mean,
just needed like 200 bucks for whatever he needed, then he'll come back and pick it up. Here.
They don't want to
Do what?
They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay the extra. So
Do what? So if we can get to 100K, which we need 47 more, I'll pull 10 of them. I'll pull 10 of them right now today if we can get 40. Matter of fact, we're gonna stay on until we get. If I got to stay on until 10 o'clock tonight, we need 47 more subscribers. I'll pull 10 ounces of silver and I'll give them away tonight, or this evening, or wherever you're at. You know, we're on the East Coast, so right now it's 5:45 here. It's going so fast. If y'all see something, tell me, because it's flying. Do you ship to Ireland? I'll ship the giveaways to Ireland if y'all win, but I don't sell, like, or if you buy, if you win something on Whatnot, I'll ship it to Ireland, but I don't think you can buy on Whatnot. But my goal is to get a site going eventually. I need to talk to Kusha about it.
does it help to unsubscribe or resubscribe? That doesn't help. It
No,
takes
I
one
don't.
away and
Yeah,
adds
it don't.
one.
Let me see what this person said.
Hello from Alberta.
Somebody said, remember, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving isn't for you. Yeah, I'm on Whatnot. So the Whatnot name is the same thing as the YouTube name. It's PawnBroker Pickers. And we're going to give away 100 ounces of silver minimum on there May the 16th. So I'm doing 200 once we hit 100K. 100 ounces on YouTube, 100 ounces on Whatnot. And you don't have to buy nothing on Whatnot either. You can just come over there, hang out, get in the giveaways. The chat is kind of just like this. It's actually about the same amount of people are usually in there, and it's kind of the same. So
Whereas Mr. Tate, man.
who?
You, I guess, Mr. Tate, man.
Oh, Mr. Tate. I ain't really been packing up a bunch of orders like that. So
Not bigger stuff.
for like the last 6 months, I haven't been posting a lot of stuff on eBay. So our eBay sales have went down because I just haven't been posting a lot because I've been so busy with other stuff. But I'll bring him back. For real. Been watching for a while. I appreciate the honesty with your patrons and YouTube subs. Have you ever thought of doing a monthly question and answer live? Subscribers can call to discuss stuff. That would be pretty cool, but you know, to be like have a phone conversation on live, but I don't know. You get some knuckleheads that call and like I have a guy that calls here all the time and he asks, how much can I buy your pawn shop for? Every time anonymous call, how much can I buy your pawn shop for? Give me
How
a,
hard is it to get a pawn license?
give me $1 million, you can have it.
I don't think it's hard to get a pawn license. You just have to be in the right place. They
Yeah,
have to
so
okay you. The
so
city has
to get a
okay
pawn
you.
license, you obviously have to. They say have what they call good moral character. So if I remember right, it's like you can't have a felony within the last 8 or 10 years or something like that. And then if you do, I think it's looked upon under review. I'm not sure, but I don't
You
know.
have to
I
have a
don't know.
net,
It's,
net worth of
yeah,
like
you have to have a net worth of at
50,000
least
or 100,000
50,000,
or something, and
or you can get a surety bond.
there's a few things you can do it, and then you also have to make sure what part of town you are, because a lot of towns regulate where you can and can't have them. So
Yeah,
did you
so
see-
like when we went to the county, or we went to our county, like I'm not sure. Okay, so I know the guy. I've heard the guy Craigslist Hunter say I don't think they can have pawn shops in Chicago.
yeah, it depends. It
Yeah,
depends on
so
where
it
you
depends
live.
on where you live
And then
if
the
they're allowed to be
percentages
there.
You can charge also.
Different states are different on interest rates.
You see Ryan Mellon $5. What is the percentage of pawn goods and sales goods that come in the shop? Probably about 50-50, I guess. Pawns to sales to people.
I
that
say it's
sell.
more sales because our sales are bigger dollar items
Yeah,
like
those
those
stuff that we
coins.
buy compared to
Like those coins I bought today, I think we paid like $2,800 for them. So I don't really get. I mean, $2,800 pawns. We don't have many of them. I'd say the normal pawns like $100 somewhere in there, $100 to $200 somewhere in there. But the buy items are more. What do we need? 33 more.
Which, yeah.
33, yeah.
What's your guess on how many people entered the giveaway?
It's a lot. Let me show y'all. So I haven't.
yeah, it's
I was
hundreds. I
gonna-
don't know if there's 1,000.
So I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had time to open all the letters. Like one guy wrote me and said, somebody unsubscribe. One guy wrote me and asked, or he said, did I get his business card? But I'll give it back to you. So I haven't opened all these yet, but I did open a lot of them. So there are a lot of them.
And we're gonna open every one of them. Everybody that sent one in will be in there. Just a matter of getting them done. Probably this week we're gonna be opening them all.
Me and my dad sat here 2 days and opened.
Yeah, we
lot
opened the
of 'em.
first half of them.
Paper cuts. I opened so many of them. But and I do appreciate y'all, man. That's another thing is like anybody that sends me anything, entered the giveaways, just on here watching, supporting. Anybody that's tipped us anything, I appreciate y'all so much. The Whatnot shows, everybody that buys everything, I appreciate y'all, man. I told y'all before I didn't really have plans on being a YouTube person or none. Even for me, it's still weird now. Like if people want a picture or something like that, I'm just a normal person like everybody else. But I do appreciate y'all. So this is what's your size hat? Asking for friends. 7 3/8 is what I am. 7 3/8. Nah, I don't do guns anymore. I got rid of my FFL. How am I doing the drawings today? I'm just gonna pull out of there. I'll pull some that I haven't opened and some that I'll pull 5 that I haven't opened and 5 that I have opened and 5 that I haven't opened. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
the envelopes.
Yeah, I'll pull 5 envelopes and I'll just read the names on them. and I'll pull 5 of the letters that I already opened. Need 31 more. Big head. I don't know. That's not that big of a head. What do you got? You got 7 3/8, and it goes 7 1/4, 7 3/8, 7 1/2, 7 5/8, 8.
Savannah said that.
Oh, it's typical.
Keep it moving like this.
Do we cash tax checks? We don't cash any checks.
No, we don't cash checks.
What type of people?
Camera.
are you
The camera adds 10 pounds.
What do you wear?
Damn, that ain't
Someone's
good. Did I miss the giveaway for the 100K bars? No, Riddle, you didn't. So I'm gonna do most of them May the 16th, but when we hit 100K here, we're gonna give away 10. We're gonna pull 10 of them
27
tonight.
more.
No hair equals smaller hat. I got a little bit. I normally wear a hat, but it's kind of thin up there, but I got a little bit up there. I'm holding on.
We're gonna go to Turkey eventually.
Yeah, me and Jeremy's gonna go to Turkey and get our hair implants.
The ones that
Got a little up there.
put in highlight couple ones.
So funny thing is during COVID I went bald, so my hair's already thin. So like when COVID was going on and we were stuck in the house, I went in the bathroom one day and my kids were home. I just balded my head because we had COVID. Remember when we got COVID?
Yeah.
When I say I
killed
was
a few people.
when I thought I was the first when I say I was the first person I ever knew to get COVID.
Yeah, man, we thought we were gonna die.
So a buddy of mine he actually owns a retirement home, and a pretty big retirement home. And he called me and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna stop by the shop." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not there. I got COVID." He's like, "What?" He's like, "You're you're BSing me." I'm like,
I was the
"No, I'm for real." He's like, "No, you're joking." He's like, that's not blah blah. And we had to close the shop. We got it early.
Me and my
Early,
wife was the
early.
first ones in our city to have it because
Yeah.
it tells you how many in each city. We each had it. And we had told the state, because you had to back then.
Yeah.
You had to like tell people the what was it the health department would call you and you had to tell them
Yeah.
and it would come out in the newspaper. And in my town of Dundee, there ain't a ton of people, but there were 2.
Yeah.
It was
Super
me and my
chat.
wife.
We don't write checks, straight cash, homie. Randy Moss. That's right, Carmen. 100%.
Said you got COVID when it was
Thanks,
trending.
Carl.
Appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate it. We need 24 more. It's going, man. It's going. I appreciate y'all. I didn't know we was gonna hit it, man, because I didn't know. I didn't know how I was gonna
What
go.
kind of watch that is, Justin?
This is AP 1507 or 15703. Yeah, when I got COVID, I remember Angie and Vieja were cooking, like the smell of like crab legs and all that, I can't stand it. Seafood, and they were cooking like crab legs, like some kind of big shrimp boil thing, and I stuck my head right over the pot, and I still remember I could not smell it at all. And I remember eating pizza and it just tastes like cardboard, like.
Yeah, he got it bad when I got it. I just tested because he had it and I had it. I didn't even know I had it. But then one night I started heating up like a 58 Chevy, and then I had it for like one day bad. That
Belgium
got me.
said Belgium in the house. Don't our name originate for Belgium? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I think when I looked at like the origin of our name, it was like Belgium. Appreciate you from Belgium. Somebody said, "Are you into sneakers? I've seen some of your videos. I was thinking, what's your favorite you own?" So I am today.
Is he?
They make fun of me. So today we got on some. Oh, I can't get them.
Let me see. Let me.
Oh no, it's on. What you call it?
Shaq.
Shacknosis. But yeah, I do have a lot of shoes. My favorite, I like old stuff, man. I like stuff from the 90s. I think that 90s shoes the shoes from the 90s that will never be, like you have your Travis Scott stuff today, stuff like that, but like the up-tempo 95, stuff like that,
Can't do it.
Jordans, all that,
No, I was just asking her.
You,
She willing to
can't.
screenshot the 100,000.
there's nothing better.
I turn this off and do it.
Barclays, the Barclays are about to release. I think they release the first. I think they release.
Screenshot that.
But yeah, I probably have
We do.
over 100 pair.
That's a special.
And normally I don't wear a lot to the shop. Every now and then I will, but I
Yes, is there something that we won't buy in a
No,
pawn shop?
no,
We probably
Patrick,
don't buy more than we buy, to tell you
Yeah, I
the truth.
turned
We
down a
don't
lot
buy
of
a
stuff.
lot of stuff.
So if you look at like the drills and stuff I have, I only take them if they're like clean and newer. Like if they're used, they have to be like really clean and newer. I won't take them. There's a lot of stuff I turn down. And the funniest thing about a pawn shop is like people think you just have to take whatever they bring in, no matter what. Like if you tell somebody you don't want their stuff, it's like they'll walk out. Oh, screw you!
Yeah.
They all will walk
There'll be
out all
customers
mad. You'd be
going
like,
out. Do you watch Cool Kicks with Ramey?
yeah, I don't really watch them on YouTube. I do watch their whatnot like that. The only YouTube stuff I watch is I watch Blue Gabe, which I seen his brother had a big stroke just
Oh, man,
now.
that's
So
sad. Hopefully he's
prayers
okay.
up for him. But I watch Blue Gabe. I watch probably every one of his videos. I watch Roman Sharf, Mark Daniels Jr., DC, Dustin Connell. And then I watch a bunch of history stuff, usually stuff like that. Hey, Eagles fans, no Eagles fans allowed in here. Why not do the comment picker for the giveaway? Because some of us might sub and can do a paper ship. Hey, I said I was gonna pull them off the paper. All I can say is, I appreciate you, but you should have already sent your paper in.
13 more.
Would you take a good tar? It depends on the good tar. I turned one down today, actually. But
It has to be high end. It
yeah,
has to be
remember that one
something-
guitar we bought? That was like it was like some race car,
Yeah.
like a anniversary of like a
sold good,
Cobra or
whatever that
something. We
was.
sold it on eBay. It was like some kind of Cobra.
Yeah, like a Mustang
yeah.
Cobra or something, and it sold good, but it has to be like a $1,000 guitar. It can't just be the little $100, $200 guitars. They just don't sell good for us.
We're talking. No, I don't watch the King of eBay.
The King of eBay.
A YouTuber they put in here that says he's the king of eBay. Yeah, deer meat for dinner. Yeah, that's his name. That's Blue Gabe's brother. Yeah. And I seen the other thing is too. I seen he just bought that big piece of land, man. And that's like what we're trying to do is buy a big piece of land and put houses and stuff on it. So to watch him do it, it's like inspiring, motivational. And then he had that big stroke, man. I really hope he pulls through.
12 more.
Can I send you a crypto cards, Justin? You can send them to me. I'm not sure what they are, but you can send them. Yeah, he did have a stroke again. I did show my personal best bass on here earlier. I'm not sure if he was in here or not. Great community. You're right, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's watching. Here y'all go. And when it gets to like 4 or 5 more, I'll put it on here and we'll watch the countdown.
People are probably gonna be trolling, but
12 more. I showed my personal best bass on here, but I don't know what it weighed because I didn't have a scale. But I'll try.
You yard sale in Auburndale? Someone's asking, do we yard sale in Auburndale?
Jeremy does. That's Jeremy. We have our territories, and our territories are like gang turf. So if you get caught in one of our territories, it might be some problems. But that's Jeremy's territory.
Yeah, I accidentally crossed Justin's one day and got told.
Can I see a picture of the deer you got last year? No, I'll be right.
Yeah, you're good. You can come in.
Do you have air freshener ready for stinky customers?
I'm on YouTube Live, so don't say nothing crazy, but y'all can come in. You need help with anything?
Yeah.
What you got?
I got an AC unit, floor model.
Oh, floor model unit? Yeah, man, right now I'm just not taking them.
No.
Nah, sorry. I don't know if Cash America takes them, but they're over there by where Big Lots used to be by Wawa.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they take them or not. It's just, we're a smaller shop, man, and I already have
Yeah.
2 of them, so, well, 2 window units, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, man.
I'm off the chat for that one, try to screenshot it.
So we need 10 more. You're gonna have to keep up. I'm looking for the picture too for y'all. I showed it earlier, but I know usually we do our videos at 5, so I know Some different people are coming in here. Don't let me miss that because we need 9 more. Let me see.
Oh, somebody just unsubscribed.
Shows it on there, but it doesn't show it on here.
I get a lot of I got a
Still
lot of
shows
pictures in
91
here,
on
man.
there.
All right, so somebody said the
90 on that one.
somebody said the bass first.
Oh, okay, it just went
Yeah, it's
to
93 now.
92.
So of course I got the bass stuck out in the bass picture, but that was her right there.
96.
Uh-oh, you better turn it.
That says 93.
Mine's at 96 on the app.
Oh, it shows 93, 94. The app probably updates faster. If it hits, don't say
Oh,
nothing.
there it goes. 95,
Oh,
96.
Yeah, people are trolling us 92 now. They're trolling
people want to be, no, they just want to be the 100th one to subscribe.
98.
They're undoing it, doing it.
Yeah, people are goofing around.
They want to be the one, they just want to be the one to actually.
101.
Did you get it? There it is, 99. There it is, right there. 100,000.
Woo woo!
100,000.
Way to go!
100,000 subs. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. What'd they say about channels that make it to 100K?
Less than 0.5%.
Oh,
It's taken off. Well, I guess people are waiting. Now it's 112.
That's because of what?
less than what?
Less than 0.5%.
Yeah, my dad said he seen a thing that said less than 0.5% of channels get to 100,000. So I do appreciate y'all so much, man. Anybody that's ever supported anything we've ever done, whether it be just watching the videos, whether it be buying stuff, sending me stuff, I cannot thank y'all enough. Another thing is, you can do anything you want to do, man, and support each other. There's another guy that has a pawn shop about, how far is Rodney from us? 5 miles.
8 miles. Something's
There's
5,
another
7.
guy that has the biggest pawn shop around us, and it's family owned, and he's helped me out. Like, when we started, one of the nicest guys. Like, there's room in every business for everybody. Corey, like, was gonna do, Kazoo was gonna do a YouTube channel. He's like, I don't want to step on your toes. I'm like, bro, I'm not the YouTube police. Just, there's another Jeff.
Yeah,
We
we even
help-
support.
we,
We,
uh,
even help support people that try
Jeff,
to get going a little
Jeff,
bit.
there's a guy in Port Charlotte.
He has a pawn shop
Legacy
that's-
Pawn in Port Charlotte. If you're in Port Charlotte, check him out. He came in the shop, asked us a bunch of questions before he started. So I just try to, and I know I skipped around, but the guy Rodney at Traders, man, he helped me out anytime I ever needed anything, even until this day. Like, I'll go in there, I needed stuff for the Whatnot show. He sold me stuff at Melt that was stuff that was way over. So anybody that's ever helped us out, from people that watch to people like Rodney to my family, my friends. When we first started, like, you first start, you suck at editing if you've never took any classes and you were like me. So it would take me hours and hours to put a video out, and you put it out and it gets 30 views, and it's like discouraging. So when your friends, your family, shout out to my brother. My brother's really helped us out when it comes to the shop. I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody on here, we're gonna pull 10 ounces of silver. I don't know if I missed a lot of the things. I'm not gonna cry, man. I'm not that emotional of a person. Maybe if the Cowboys win, I'll shed a tear, but. So yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all. Anybody that's ever done anything in any way to help us out, even if it was just watching the channel. Everybody's like, even being on here and needing almost 200 more, and just getting on here and people making new pages and calling friends, that means so much to us, man. Dang, somebody sent $100. Carmen, I was here. Congrats on 100K, brother. Can't wait to see the silver plaque. Where will you put it? Carmen, man, you didn't have to do that, but we do appreciate it. So when I put this up, I'm probably gonna fix the wrench, because I'm thinking I'm gonna put it. Thinking we're gonna put it like right here somewhere. I'll center this for y'all. Probably move this over, and I'll probably put it right here. And we've already looked, so you can You can buy multiple plaques, so I'll probably buy one for the house. My dad will probably buy one for his house. So appreciate y'all, man. Let me see that box. I gotta pull 10 of them. All right, so this is the box.
We're gonna get 5 envelopes and 5
Yeah, so
on
I'm
the
just
bottom.
gonna look at y'all and I'm gonna pull 5 of them. I'm gonna try to, I guess I'll hide addresses. All right, here we go. Look, looking right here. Actually, let me give you all a look at the box. That way y'all can see I'm not pulling. Because people are gonna say, oh, it's rigged. I'll see the
always
box
rigged.
right there, right?
It's always rigged, even
The
when
box
it's not
is
rigged.
always, look. I mean, look. Mix them up. Mix them all up. Papers are on the bottom. All the papers are down there. Papers down there. So we mixed them up.
Some people on here. You got 998 people.
All right, so we mixed them up. And I'm gonna just go in and pull one. I'm gonna pull a letter first. Here we go. First person is, I'm gonna hide the address. Miss Bridget Burris.
I think I saw Burvis on there. Maybe
So
not. I don't
Miss Bridget Burris, that's the first. Put that over there to the
One.
side. We're gonna pull another envelope. Haven't opened it yet. This one is R. White. R. White from Shenandoah, PA. So
know. Shenandoah.
Shannon something. R. White. These are all for the 100K 1 ounce.
Shenandoah.
Ryan Major. Ryan Major. That's 3. Pull another envelope. Robert Vaughn. What's that? That's 4.
Yep.
Last envelope.
Envelope though.
Well, this one don't have their address on it, so I gotta open it. It don't have a name on it, so we'll open it up and see the name on it.
We get down to the others.
Pull the envelopes off the top and get to the papers. This is, man, I don't want to butcher names and I'm bad at doing it. Donica O'Connor. Right there, Donica O'Connor. Here, put that with the those over there. All right.
We get down in here.
So that's it right there. Just pull these out. Right there. That's it. All right, now we're gonna go to the papers. Papers here. We're gonna do this.
These out here so you don't accidentally pull one of these.
All right.
All right, here we go. Papers. Reach in here. See if I can grab one. Al Farcast. Farcast, something like that. F-A-R Cash. F-A-R-K-ish.
John Ruck's on here. He said that's me.
John got one?
John?
That's what he said.
Well,
Oh,
good.
yeah, good job. Good, John. I'm glad people are on here that are winning them. Another paper.
What's the addresses and
I
stuff?
am. Scott Mass.
Mix them up so everybody's got a
Or no,
chance.
Scott Mark. Him, right there. Scott. I don't know if that says Mass or Mars.
Blue Water Stack said Christmas came early. I don't know if he won one or not, but that's what he said.
Well, hopefully you did. Pull another one. What do we got? 3 papers over there?
I think it's 2.
Let me get.
Because you opened the envelope.
that's fine.
And there's 2. This is number 3.
Tanisha Granjos.
Souls Within was the third one to be picked. Cheers.
Who?
Tanisha Granjos.
Souls Within.
Let's go reach
was
in
the
here,
third
mix
one
them
to be
up.
picked.
Jordan Milliken.
Milliken.
Alright. Can't really do the name on this one because I don't want to give the right there. Jordan Milliken. I don't know if you're kin to Ben Milliken. How many is that?
That was 4.
So last one, and then we're gonna do the rest on May the 16th. Hello, add me to your 100K subscriber. Love the content. Evan Mongol from Vero Beach. Evan Mongol.
And we're doing 90 more, so don't be mad if you didn't get it. We're doing a bunch more.
Evan Mongol.
So that's only 10 of them.
Alright.
We're gonna do 90 more.
Put all those aside. That'll help me too, because I'll ship all those out. Knock down some of the shipping.
Okay, so you know that's backwards when you're holding it up. Right?
Oh, it's backwards. I forgot about it being backwards.
Appreciate y'all, man. Hope this live was entertaining, man. We're just chilling. You seen a couple customers coming in, nothing crazy, but
Telling you, do some
normally
more lives.
Wednesday's like our slowest day, so.
That's when we try to do it, so we don't have a lot of.
They were saying some people won that was in here. How many people won that was in here?
There's 2 or 3.
There was 3 that said they won.
3?
That's good.
Some people say fake.
Of course it is.
Yeah, $10,000, yeah. Between those cost $6,000, and then 100 ounces for
It's 12.
whatnot.
Yeah.
It's over 10,000 we'll give away for 100K. But y'all deserve it, man. Y'all are the ones that make the channel. I appreciate y'all so much. About to get off. Next whatnot is May the 16th. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, William. I see your comments all the time too, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh, William writes me on Instagram. I think that's where I know him from. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. We're just on here. I don't know how entertaining it was. I hope it was for y'all. TC, bro, John, and text. Turn this off. Where we at here? All right, man. We're about to get off here.
Sent you $100.
Yeah, I seen his super chat. We're about to get off here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All the positive people, man, I appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, they said the guy that said fake was kidding. It was just the first thing that popped up that I seen. So I appreciate y'all, man. All the positive comments. Y'all are right. Don't focus on the negative. All the positive people being here. 1,000 people in here. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all Friday. I bought a bunch of stuff. I might put that kayak on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. Appreciate y'all, man. I cannot thank y'all enough.
See you Friday. Make sure you watch Friday's video.
All right.